Yo, this is the Iron Demon, Shane Mercer, and you need to tune in and watch the World of Cafe podcast, or else you will get yeeted.
Live.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new episode of World of Kayfabe podcast. I am your host, the Tribal King himself, the man with the plan, your favorite podcaster, the one, the only, Nick Venom, and I'm here. Three of my good friends, starting out with the man himself, Game King 504.
What's up? What's good? What's good?
The Bionic Professor, Mr. Staggerly Crocker, and Mr. Slick, the Slick man himself, got him a fresh new haircut, looking all good, looking like a big ass orange. I give you the one, the only, Dan, the Mother Evan Man. And of course, always, whenever we start the show, whenever Clarence is in the building, Crocker, you know what? You know what track we about to hit. The hit over
Oh, snap! Nia Jax is back!
Every time he's in
Our
here.
favorite Nia Jax.
Our favorite Nia Jax fan. The only man who has ever purchased a Nia Jax merch. Gentlemen, how y'all doing on this glorious Wednesday night? Filled with a bunch of bullshit.
I'm fine, sir. I'm nice and worn out from the week of work, but I'm all right.
I got one more day of work. That is it. Off to PW225 Mania in Albany, Louisiana. It'll be happening this Saturday. I'll be heading over there and hanging out with the one, the only Big Daddy Cool Metzger. We'll be having our own VIP table, which, by the way, shout out to Big Daddy Cool Metzger, because now I have my very own World of Kayfabe flag that was made off of Amazon, of all places.
Yeah, that's clean.
It came from China. China.
It came from China.
It came from China. It came
China.
from China. Excuse me. Came from China.
Thanks, Donald.
Appreciate it.
Hey, as a matter of fact, there's old boy Metzger. He's finally back on Twitch in the good old city of Grand Isle. So my buddy, this was for you, as you can see. Right over there, the flag is hung up. I might be tagging it for Cajun Heat. We'll see what happens. Hopefully. I might make me a flag just for that. So we'll see what happens. But gentlemen, we had a hell of a weekend. We gotta talk about it. But first, before we even get to that, we gotta address the 500-pound elephant in the room. Tonight's episode of Dynamite.
He's 500 pounds? You sure he's not 1,000?
That's a small elephant.
Well,
On the spectrum of
it
elephant
is
sizes.
on a spectrum. I mean, it is what it is. But we gotta address the episode of tonight's also great AEW Dynamite, because it was a doozy. It was a doozy. So the Young Bucks finally decide to drop in the video of all what happened at All In between CM Punk and Jack Perry. Two people who are no longer with the company.
Ish.
Well, yeah, with Jack Perry is
One for sure.
One for sure that switched to the other team and is doing much better. More on that in a little bit. But guys, what's your reaction to that?
Stupid.
Trash.
Childish.
It was a Jerry.
Ready.
It was a Jerry Springer type move to just try and draw in ratings.
The
Oh,
whole
it
night.
was.
The whole night was a rating draw in. Like the whole
Yeah.
night was.
It really was, and that's the fucked up part, because it literally was because WWE had a great successful run with WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes become the new undisputed world champ.
Who still watching?
Yeah, who watches AEW? Yeah, you ain't kidding. Like, with WWE doing so much better now, and now that the Paul Levesque era has officially begun, you know, oh, well, how can AEW bounce off of that? How can they? What can they do? Oh, but let's air the footage, the unseen footage by having CM Punk beat the shit out of, Jack Perry, hanging by a thread with 25% filled arenas. Yeah, exactly. Like that's basically the problem what's going on in AEW now. And AEW as a product is slowly going down the drain.
And then, of course, they had to have a Samoan man named Joe face a Rhodes.
Wait, right. The
Yeah.
low budget.
Wish version of a WrestleMania main event.
This was the unlinked. This is the leaked footage of the night 2 main event match between a Samoan that just happens to be a Joe or named Joe and
Joe.
Another Rhodes. Another Rhodes you're thinking of.
It's funny. I wasn't even thinking about that.
Good call, Joey. Good call.
I didn't think about it till y'all said that.
Yeah.
I'm really ashamed of them. Like, I feel so much shame for this company now because from what we all experienced when it came out, what was it, 2019?
Yeah.
From what 2019 was, and what we all
matter of fact, next month will make 5 years.
Right.
Yep.
So from 2019 to what we are now, who would have thought that they would go into the tanker already in 5 years' time?
Already. It's sad because this is a company that had the likes of CM Punk. I mean, they still got Bryan Danielson, but Bryan Danielson ain't going nowhere.
But he's not drawing. Like,
no, he's not.
I know you were about to go into dummy of the night, but like,
but not yet.
To me, honestly,
we'll save her in a little bit. But go ahead.
To me, honestly, Jeff, he's right. It's the most posh it's been in a very, very long time in the company.
Yeah,
realize that. Yeah, like it's bad because it's so bad to see that AEW decided to resort. They not just tonight, but really specifically tonight, they decided to just go straight low blow. Like they want to go to the lowest of the low. They're scraping bottom of the barrel. They want to go underneath the barrel at this point and do some just crappy tactics just to get ratings at this point. And then on top of that, you brought Will Ospreay, which I wasn't expecting that to happen either. And to attack Triple H, even though Triple H never mentioned you specifically, but
exactly.
I thought it was a childish tactic. I thought,
honest to God, I think that he might have been up to it. Like, hey, we want you to talk shit about Triple H. Because I don't know if that was actually like he really meant that. I think Tony Khan was like, hey, go talk shit about Triple H. We'll do that. Because he's mad. He's mad that WrestleMania did. And obviously, WrestleMania is going to draw numbers. I mean, it's going to draw numbers the likes that AEW wish they had. I mean, name me a good AEW show pay-per-view that isn't AEW All In 2021.
Well, I mean, like they still trying to push that they did the biggest show ever for any wrestling event period. They still in reality they didn't. They still pushed that on us.
I'm honestly surprised they didn't go after the All In thing. I'm surprised they didn't publish a big old banner at the end of the footage. I was like, we got this many people.
They didn't though.
I know, but it would be hilarious if they actually put the graphic of like WrestleMania. That would
have been stupid
versus
as hell. Like
the little mini Zeppelin just flying around the arena with the amount of attendance All In had.
And then it would have said like
7,000 or some bullshit.
And it would have said like the other guys this much.
Exactly.
It's just
and that's the downfall to it.
I think right now he's so under pressure. He's so upset that Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Road Dogg, X-Pac, Nick Khan, Stephanie McMahon coming back.
Yeah.
Like you
nobody was expecting that one.
Like literally have a full package of a team that knows what people want to see.
Yeah.
And like anybody else know
I just actually had a good thought. And I'm glad Mesker brought that up. This may sound crazy. but the three guys I'm talking to right now, okay, that's in this podcast. Could you picture Tony Khan to be the next Herb Abrams?
Very quite possibly.
Think about that.
I don't think he's gonna wind up like dead in police custody or whatever.
Well, I mean,
but
like,
he,
aside from him being dead, I'm not talking about him being dead or being caught by the police.
Just the
I'm just
antics
saying the
that
way
he
how
did.
he's booking shit.
Oh, okay.
It's not that Herb Abrams style. Like he's slowly becoming Herb Abrams to the point that I have a feeling.
Yeah, I mean, Herb Abrams did like he would book like huge venues and get like 100 people. I mean, it's not it's close to what AEW's doing.
Look what's going on with them right now because they had Collision Saturday night. I bet you nobody watched Collision. Hardly anybody watched it.
Did you hear how? Did you hear how late it went? It was
at 10:30.
No, it was after 12:30 at night.
Well, whatever. Regardless,
they delayed it so they could go on after WrestleMania.
Yeah. After this, you can go check out our local underground wrestling company called AEW and our show Collision. It'll come on right after WrestleMania. You don't want to miss it.
Jeff brings up a good point with AEW responding in that manner. Does that give Cody leverage to persuade a chunk of the talent to come to WWE?
Yes.
I know Ricky Starks.
Ricky Starks.
WrestleMania.
I'm about to say, Ricky
Starks
that
motherfucker wants to be a part of that.
Well, he was already there.
Yeah, he was.
Brody Lee Jr. was there.
Yeah.
Signed AEW. I mean, he's not. I don't think he's actually signed with AEW. I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's something. It's something about when he turns like 18, he gets guaranteed the regardless, or something.
Right.
That's
regardless, he's guaranteed the contract.
Yeah.
But regardless, he was at WrestleMania. He was in the ring. But we'll get to that in just a moment.
Yeah, he was.
But yeah. So, aside from all that, hopefully AEW gets better from this. I mean, FTR said it best. We're trying to move on from this. But it's kind of hard when your promoter wants to keep bringing old shit up.
But they were totally trying to do like a Monday Night War thing when FTR's coming out. It's not on our sheet. It's not on our sheet.
And Tony Schiavone looked disappointed as hell.
Tony, that was the big thing for me. Like I watched Tony right from the table. I was like, "Yo, this man."
Yeah, he's done.
Pissed.
He
looks pissed.
Like this right here should be like this is WCW 2000 all over again. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And we can go on and on and on about the fallout of AEW, what's going on with AEW, to the point that we can actually make a whole episode dedicated to AEW's faults and failures and bullshit.
It's been going live for a while now. Like it's really a bad situation.
For 2 years. Ever since the whole...
Oh, hey, it was towards Triple H. It was towards Triple H. Because Will Ospreay just said the only reason why you're in that position is because you were grinding on the owner's daughter.
Yeah, he said,
we talked about that.
Yeah, he's reiterating like how bad it actually was.
That is
he targeted him really he targeted directly to Triple H on that.
So, with that being said, Mesker asks, what does Hogan think about
He was wanting me to get down and dirty with him.
Oh, I got that fan blowing right on my crotch.
Put the brakes on it. I said, brother, that's not my deal. Not into the strictly dickly stuff. Thank you very much, brother, but I'm going back to professional wrestling.
That one made Nick run off. Yeah. Nick, don't be afraid of Hogan this time. We won't let him hurt you.
Don't be afraid of Hogan.
I'm not. I'm just grabbing me a drink. Baja Blast.
Yeah, Baja.
And with that being said, I heard somebody was saying dummy. Yeah. So tonight's Dummy of the Night.
Dummy. Yeah.
Good job, Joey. That was on point tonight. Yeah.
10-point precision.
Fucking A. Tonight's Dummy of the Night is none other than Ronda Rousey, because that's an old bitter bitch. Poor Drew Gulak, man. God damn it. My man got released. He got released, and that's why, conspicuous by his absence, he was on NXT Tuesday night.
Hold on, wait a minute. He got released?
He got released.
You lying.
Like,
hold on. He was removed off the graphic from NXT, but I haven't heard he's got released.
I thought they just told him to stay away for a little bit. I didn't think they fully released.
I think he got released.
Wow. If that's true, that's some bullshit, dude. I'm not even a fan of the guy, but that's hoe shit.
Let me see.
Let
me see if he got released or not. Yeah, he was seemingly scrubbed from April 9th edition of WWE NXT after the Ronda Rousey accusation.
That's bullshit,
so,
dude.
He's possibly, but still no, Ronda Rousey still a dummy of the night. But regardless, he still got removed due to the allegations. I'm guessing more than likely he's about to get released. Which is some bullshit.
Here's the crazy part too. It says Drew Gallagher and 5 other stars were removed from the show because of this thing.
Which is crazy, bro. But I mean, the thing is like this is only by one promotion. Yeah.
I'm sick and tired. Like I've followed Ronda Rousey for a long time, and I used to love her when she was in UFC, and then she eventually wanted to jump into other adventures projects and stuff. But like I mentioned to you guys earlier, like she's mad because you didn't get over with the fans like you wanted to.
No,
towards the end,
she was overrated.
I'm not saying that what she said about Vince, wasn't wrong or ugly or not truthful or any way, shape, or form. Like she's right in that regard, but don't drag the rest of the people,
right?
And don't crap on the company as a whole, because the company itself is not a bad company. Yeah, it may have gone through some hurdles and gone through some very terrible situations, and they had a drought. As any company does, they have droughts.
Yeah.
The problem is just that at the end of the day, like the company shouldn't have to suffer because of your bitterness. And now you're gonna drag some. I'm not saying I'm not trying to validate saying Drew is innocent. Not saying that, but what is the purpose of dragging
another person, much less ruin a career,
right? Like
of something that did not need to be. Whatever.
A very small situation. It's a very small situation.
Now, granted, I agree with you on this one because we don't know if he's actually guilty or not. We don't know.
We don't. But it's always guilty before we're innocent
until proven guilty.
Right. So that's the thing. But regardless, Ronda Rousey getting the dummy of the night because just quite frankly, the shit that she's been pulling as of late is just ridiculous at this point. Thank you, Jeff. She's narcissistic. She's egomaniac. Always been that way.
Well, she said she did an
She's
interview
basically a walking episode of Dark Side of the Ring.
She did an episode a couple days ago, and I quote, she said that she is the greatest fighter that has ever lived.
That's bullshit. That's cap.
She lost like 2 matches and took her bag home. Took her ball home.
She lost to Holly Holmes.
She made
due to a super kick. She lost to Holly Holmes due to a super kick in the face. Then she lost to Amanda Nunes.
Punch in the face.
Which fucked her up.
She got fucking toe tagged in that
and
fight.
Then decided,
Holly was the start point.
So not Holly. What I said?
No, you were right.
You were right.
Right. Okay.
It was a super kick. Not like the Young Bucks, but a straight
it was a real one.
It was a goddamn tree trunk to the fucking face.
Oh, it was ridiculous. But somewhere in San Antonio, Texas, Shawn Michaels was proud.
Yes.
I digress. No, but the thing was, it's like after the Nunes fight, she realized, screw UFC. I'm gonna go take my ball because I'm not losing. I'm the greatest of all time. Go to WWE, gets booed out the damn building because nobody wants her. The problem is she's mad because she couldn't get over. It's like what Clarence just said. She couldn't get over. Her wrestling matches were ass. Name me one good Ronda Rousey match without saying the triple threat match at WrestleMania 35, if you want to call that a great match.
I will give her one. And it was only because she had fucking help. Her debut match.
Yeah, I was about to say her debut match was the only.
Only because look who she had around her.
Yeah, she had help. That's the only good match she had by herself. I
think that one was just she's a one-trick pony. Sure,
that's what I'm saying. You had to have bells and whistles to make her look good.
But that's the thing. That was just, in my opinion, that match was nothing more than a filler match. That's it. It was a filler match. There was hype to it, but no one really cared about it. Everybody wanted to see Kurt Angle versus, I don't know, John Cena. Or Kurt Angle versus, Triple H. You know what I mean? Like, that's what they wanted to see. No offense to women. None at all. It's just...
but you're talking about Ronda Rousey versus Stephanie McMahon, a very untrained wrestler of Stephanie and a very untrained wrestler of Ronda Rousey.
So basically, you're acting a shoot fight.
Pretty much.
Yeah, Grunk was more exciting than Ronda. Exactly. And that's sad.
God. That's sad.
That's sad.
Very.
It's really bad, though, because at the end of her entire thing, Gronk is more exciting. It's worse because then you started to see, like, I remember that last match with Shayna Baszler, and they did those vignettes. You can visibly see Shayna was actually pissed.
You guys have been asking me.
No lie. That one wasn't me. I'd rather see Kurt Angle wrestle Hornswoggle. Yeah, of course. But it's just, you can see Shayna was actually visibly upset. Like, their friendship was splitting.
Oh, it was starting to implode.
Right. It was bad. Because
that was the problem.
Yeah, it's just like, because there's obviously there was internal stuff that was going on before that match came up. There was something going on, and Shayna said it honestly. I took it as a personal shot. You come into this business that Shayna Baszler, you know, of course, because she was an MMA fighter, but she went into wrestling, loves wrestling. Like, she
does a damn good job at it.
Right. She loves
just did Bloodsport.
And yeah, exactly.
And
I
beat
think
the
Shayna
shit out of Masha.
She doesn't get enough credit. But
I was going to ask how that was.
Huh?
The Bloodsport thing.
Oh, the Bloodsport thing was great. I thought it was awesome.
But,
I thought the first match was bullshit in my opinion, but that's just me.
But yeah, like Baszler and Starks is like one of the best women tag team right now going on.
Yeah.
It's great. It's great.
I didn't realize Charlie Dempsey was actually in the Bloodsport match as well.
Yes, he was.
I didn't realize that. So I popped hard. I kind of felt like Clarence was with Nia Jax.
Bro, did you see Johnny fucking Bloodsport? What the fuck was that
dumb.
about?
That was dumb. It's Johnny Nitro or John Morrison, whatever the fuck you want to call him. Mr. Man of 1,000 Names. There's Man with 1,000 Holds. There's Man with 1,001 Holds. And then there's a Man with 1,000 Names. And John Morrison is the Man with 1,000 Names. But no, he basically, I forget who the fuck he wrestled. He got his ass handed to him, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I don't know. Mesker, did you watch the Bloodsport? I think you said you watched it, then he fell asleep or some bullshit. I don't know.
Probably did.
But I ain't gonna lie, I fell asleep. I think it was the Johnny Bloodsport match, because it just really. But no, the reason I say the first match was bullshit because my boy Akira Way fought the Snicker guy. What's his name?
The Snicker guy.
Oh, are you talking about the first
Lady
round?
Frost's husband? He always comes up with fucking Snickers. That guy, the more buff Willy Wonka.
Oh yeah, I know.
You know what I'm talking about. Fuck, what's his name?
I'm trying to pull that up right now.
You said Nikki Cross's husband?
Akira Tozawa!
Lady Frost.
Lady
Akira
Frost.
Tozawa.
No, I'm doing Roadhead.
Power to
Victor something. Let me see.
What match are you talking about? Which match?
It was Akira versus. It was the very first match of Bloodsport of this year.
Akira Way versus Victor Benjamin.
Him.
Who's Victor Benjamin?
The fucking the Snicker guy.
That has to be one of the worst wrestling names I've heard. Like Victor Benjamin. Do you really think that name's gonna get over?
It sounds like a fucking Batman villain.
Pretty much.
Victor Benjamin.
The long lost brother of Shelton Benjamin. No, Robbie, not Akira Tozawa. No. Stop it. Just stop it.
Anybody else?
I don't care what nobody says because I would.
Yes.
I would
Yes,
deserve
I did.
all the love possible. Wait, anybody
You
else?
may think so, but
Randy Orton and Owens riding in the golf cart. Yes, it was actually fun.
Yeah, I was actually concerned that Randy Orton might go flying.
yeah, that was fun.
He had told Kevin, he was like, "Bruh, slow down, hold on, wait a minute."
Did anybody caught? I'll tell you this: did anybody caught that golf cart kind of like SmackDown "Shut Your Mouth" vibes?
Yeah,
when it was like, what was it, a cart, and the cart would come down, and the person flew off or some shit.
Flew off of it.
I really thought it was going to happen to Randy, but anyway, tonight's dummy of the night was Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, dummy. Yeah,
Dummy. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Bionic Professor over there, doing a great job. And all that bullshit. But yeah, now we're switching gears to WrestleMania Fallout. And everybody come to see what we thought about WrestleMania Fallout. I thought it was great. WrestleMania 40 now officially over. Now we're on the road to SummerSlam. We have a long road ahead of us. Yeah. And it started off very awkward on Raw.
Yeah.
With The Rock. Well, we'll get to that after a while, but we might as well talk about these matches and all that shit. Night one, we had Rey Mysterio versus Andrade. I got this from Bleacher Report, by the way. Versus Santos Escobar and Dominic Mysterio. I thought it was a pretty solid match, to say the least. Though I thought it could have been better. Really, We were really hoping that Dominic and Santos won, but this pretty much sets up Carlito leaving LWO. It's like what Clarence said the other night. I feel like Carlito might be leaving. So it's possible. I'll just flat out say it. Night one was But there's a massive but. Clarence is about to hate me for this.
Oh Lord.
Because we got brand new SmackDown Tag Team Champs, and they just so happen to be from down under. Because guess what? Me and Joey were right. There you go.
My gosh, like that was so bad.
We were right. Me and Joey was right, and you and Dan were wrong.
Who did I say for SmackDown? I thought I said Grayson Waller.
Who did you say for SmackDown?
I think he did say Grayson Waller.
Okay, so the three of us.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my bad, Dan. The three of us were right. Clarence was wrong because Clarence hates Austin Theory and Grayson Waller.
Can't stand them too. I
feel like it's time for Clarence to kind of apologize to us and be like, hey, they deserve it.
You know who the real dummy is Dave Meltzer, who said that Grayson Waller and Austin Theory would be replaced in the match.
Yeah,
I was like, what? Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out where he got that info.
Well, rumor has it apparently it was who? It doesn't matter what it is.
Club.
Don't do it, Clarence. Yeah, you're right. Don't do it. No.
Team ABC, baby. I'm telling you.
No.
No. ABC. 1, 2, 3.
I fucking hate that song. I hate every bit of that fucking song.
Team AB.
Because of that shit. Because of them two clowns. They're I'm about to say AEW. They belong to fucking AEW.
I did notice. Jeff was talking about the screen glitching the other night. I did kind of notice that. I wasn't sure what that was.
It said hello at the bottom.
So it did say hello at the bottom.
So
apparently people are thinking that it's Uncle Howdy.
It's Uncle Howdy.
Hello, it's Uncle Howdy time.
That's exactly how he sounds.
Regeneration X. I thought that was a great
Joey is Uncle Howdy. Buy a mask for Joey. Get him the
Regeneration X.
Yeah, Regeneration X won, by the way. Oh, I'm sorry. R-Truth and The Miz, they won.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. On night one, that actually made me extremely happy.
Yeah, that made me happy.
That man deserved that.
Both of them. They both deserve it.
They both
Yeah, why
deserve.
not?
They both deserve it. We hadn't seen Miz get a championship in a while. R-Truth just had. He should have been. Now I just need him to go for world championship glory.
Just one time.
Just one time.
One time. And then, like, the next night on Raw, he posed with Damian Priest with the world title, which was hilarious.
I just love how he came in there.
He just comes out like, hey!
He was like,
guys!
stand up for the Judgment Day. Also, you see him come up in there.
Hey, I'm here too.
I said in interviews, this is what happened.
Oh, you can't hate this man. There's no reason to hate this dude. What's up? Let's be voice of releasing him. Yeah, it's Uncle Howdy. We all know it's Uncle Howdy gonna come back. There's no way.
Yeah.
Or it could be Alexa Bliss alongside too, because she's been training, so we could see her eventually coming back as well.
I'm definitely gonna say this. Like the fact that he came out with that was comedy. I'm here. We're back. I'm back at Judgment Day. I
brought the belt back to Judgment Day.
I mean, Judgment Day would be fools not to accept them. They're tag team champions.
Exactly. Like, why not? And then the stupid part is everybody was in the crowd like, yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes,
it was great. It was great. But I don't like the fact they change up on Damian's theme. Damian Priest got a new theme. I don't know if you guys know that.
Yeah. Damian Priest got a new theme. AJ Styles got a new theme. Stephanie McMahon got a new theme. Yeah.
Hers is more like a remix, though.
Yeah. Hers is really
great.
Hers is really cool, though.
Not bad.
I want them to actually put that up onto YouTube or Spotify. That way, I can actually hear it without the crowd.
Yeah, but I liked AJ's too. AJ was pretty.
Yeah, AJ's was great. I wish they could have used Evil Ways, but
yeah, no, that would have been great.
Beggars can't be choosers, so it is.
They probably couldn't get the rights for that.
More than likely.
But I will say this: the match for night one, the match I was kind of, I'm not gonna lie, a little disappointed was Jey Uso versus Jimmy.
Yeah, I was just about to get to that. That one was.
I like, to me, why would you not make it like a tribal? You could have made like a
new theme,
like a tribal warfare match.
Thank you. That's what I was saying. Why make it a special stipulation? Have Rikishi come out, stink face both of them. Do what you gotta do. Like, you know what I mean? Here's an idea. Have a Rikishi match. The first person to get their ass,
in the other one's face.
Loses. Or better yet, have the kiss my ass match. That's been done like one time.
Or you could do Rikishi. You have to do the finisher Rikishi, Yokozuna, Umaga. Yeah,
he's making the kiss my ass match.
Well, all they needed to do was get Nia Jax, and then it could have been just fine.
Speaking of Nia Jax,
oh god.
Yeah, but guess what?
Snap! Nia Jax is back. God. I hate you all.
Speaking of that, you could have called the match a bare ass brawl.
Notice how WWE released the Wing Eagle Championship as a toy belt. Saw it today at Walmart. It makes me think Cody's bringing it back.
I don't think he's gonna bring it. I don't think he's gonna bring the actual belt back, but they're gonna do a remix of it. Like I feel that they're gonna do something with it.
It's the belt like what Mesker sent me, or like what you guys sent me as well, which is the World Heavyweight title, what they got now, but it's a Wing Eagle version. I don't like it. If they're gonna do Wing Eagle belt, modernize it,
right?
But add color.
Yeah,
like I feel like that's what's wrong with WWE nowadays. They lack of color on certain belts. Like the World Heavyweight title looks fantastic. The Undisputed WWE title? I think that's what they're gonna go with now, or just WWE Championship.
WWE Championship.
Okay, that belt looks great.
They took off Universal specifically. Like,
thank God,
because I noticed when Samantha was reintroducing him, she said Undisputed WWE Champion. So obviously the Universal taking off.
Hey, y'all, leave Clarence alone. He didn't pop for Nia's ring skill. He popped for that ass.
But
CM Punk has responded to AEW with the
Tonight?
yeah, with the if you remember back in like 2005, George W. Bush was on that battleship with the mission accomplished banner with thumbs up.
Oh
That's
God!
that's what he posted on on there.
Oh.
So, another thing that I'm looking forward to in WWE, it's pro wrestling now, not fucking sports entertainment.
R.I.P. to
Yeah,
sports.
Yeah.
said no more sports.
Oh yeah, Michael Cole even said this is why I love pro wrestling.
Yeah, he goes, damn it, I love professional wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that.
I know
love how he did that.
Vince got to be at home, like literally crapping
That's
himself.
bullshit.
God damn it, they're destroying everything I created.
Where's Michael Cole? Getting on the phone, and he's having his what is it? Fucking
He's like, God damn it, Michael Cole fired. Well, sir, you have no authority.
Michael Cole, stop saying pro wrestling.
We can really freak him out.
Entertainment,
You
damn
can
it.
really freak him out by going, the pro wrestler with the title belt is in the hospital now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but then
they
they used
finally
to say
shit like that. Yes, they are dropping the entertainment. Vince is at home. This is not good shit.
Yeah, they used to say they used to say medical facility.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, that was
facility.
it. And what was the other thing for? Was it championship or title? They used to not say or belt.
It was
title
belt.
It was belt.
It was the belt, right?
It was belt because a belt holds up your pants.
I'm stupid.
Belt on right now, as a matter of
I
fact.
love Vince to the degree of just he's a genius, but he lost he was so far behind in times after a while. So
That's
far
what
behind.
happens whenever you get old, Clarence. That's what happens.
I understand that.
But in the 90s, he didn't know what a burrito was.
What? This man didn't know what a burrito was?
Yeah, they're getting catering for the office, and they're like, we're going to order burritos, and he didn't know what a burrito was.
And for the man.
I thought the show really felt more. It was a modernized old school show, like story. And I mean, like long term story. And I didn't put two and two together until after it was over with. Like the whole Seth Rollins thing. Like he picked Seth Rollins to hit instead of Cody because of his disdain for the Shield. And I'm like,
yeah, that was crazy.
Every time Roman's lost has been, because of
Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins is the kryptonite of Roman Reigns.
Yeah. And then the poor bastard's got leukemia, and he's like, he's just sitting at home, and no offense to anybody's got leukemia.
That man was on the treadmill today.
But he's on a treadmill, and he's like, I got leukemia, but still fuck Seth Rollins. Like, he's become the
Shield. Yeah, he did say that. Yeah, he would be his Shield. Yeah,
so, while we're talking about this,
he's like,
and I only say this because it hit me.
Seth Rollins is Goldberg.
It hit me really hard, and I think Nick can agree because we're in the same situation.
That's what she said.
But I think the part where Cody handed his mom the title fucking got me, dude.
Oh.
Only because, like I said, because me and Nick are in the same situation. We lost our moms. Dude, as soon as he handed his belt to his mom, I almost died. Almost fucking did, bro.
Because
I almost lost it.
So that moment would be.
Well, yeah. It's very emotional. But I mean, you got to think about it. His dad's not there anymore. And you only got one parent left. Right. I mean, you got his father-in-law, but no offense.
It's still nothing against. It's
nothing against him. It's just it's not the same.
Wait,
and it's like,
oh yeah,
I love the storyline. This is by far, in my opinion, so far, the storyline of the year.
Sword off his back. I think overall the show gave the.
Yes, it was Shishomaru.
Shishomaru.
The entrance gear looked exactly like Shishomaru. Prove me wrong.
I am excited to see his run though. I hope that people don't turn their backs on Cody after a while, because once they win the championship, then they slowly start
their momentum comes down.
Kofi Kingston had that situation.
Right, like it just
Becky Lynch had that situation.
Yep.
And I don't think that they're gonna do.
And what about Brandy? She was stunning.
Brandy looked good.
She did.
She got thick. I thought she got a little thicker.
She did.
And the hips
I'm just
area.
trying to understand what was the outfit for. Like, woman is like 47.
Well, she needs to start coming out.
Wait, how old is
Who
she?
told you this is over my knife?
Wait a minute. How old is she?
She's like 40.
She's got to be in her 40s. Really?
Siri.
Yeah, she's like.
How old is Brandy Rhodes?
She's hold on, I'm finding out.
I'll be goddamn. That woman is 40 years old.
Yeah, she's
She's
legitimately
2 years
she
older
makes,
than fucking Cody.
Yeah, she makes 40. Yeah, she makes 40. No, she makes 41 in June.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, she don't look like she's past 25.
Good God, I thought she was like.
What, you thought she was like
same age.
35?
Yeah, black don't crack.
Black don't crack, bro. Black don't crack. Yeah, that is very true. Nah, man, like I do hope. Now all I know is I want to see a new design of the tag.
Yeah,
they got to be doing
time. It's time. It's time to get new tag team design.
But I don't want the none. Well, I didn't mind the Spartan designs.
No,
what I don't mind it, but they gotta like they can keep the Spartans not on the design and stuff like they did. Put them on the side plates or something. But give me something in the front. I need a big metal plate. I need a big plate.
Fuck you, Jeff.
I need something to listen to.
Fuck you.
I don't blame Ariel.
He looks 40.
But you know what? To his credit,
I think we need something
Who the fuck's
like
watching
that.
TV?
Tony Khan and say,
It's in the background.
Yeah, but it's interfering on. There you go. Good God.
Was it? Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Too stupid.
White people age different.
It's the lack of melanin.
Well, in that case, you look like you're 45.
Clarence, did you just say it's the lack of melanoma?
No, it's
melanin.
It's the lack of melanin.
I'm like,
Melanoma. What the
fuck?
fuck? Melanoma. I'm like a bad character.
I'm excited for this run though. I'm excited to see when The Rock comes back.
It's weird. It's weird to see Cody with the title after seeing Roman.
It did.
Hold the title for like so many years. Like,
it's gonna be really weird to see Cody come out, or just even Roman come out on SmackDown eventually with no title.
Not just that.
I just want to know what's going to happen next. Like, what
I
wonder
what's going to happen with the bloodline, everything.
Like, we need. I can't have this much suspense in my life. Like, I need to know what y'all gonna do.
Well,
next.
Friday night's gonna be very interesting because both Bayley, who is also brand new women's champ, well deserved, and Cody Rhodes is gonna be on SmackDown as well.
Right.
So it's gonna be very interesting. But I want to bring up the Rock situation when he comes out and he gives them something, and he puts it in Cody's hands, and they cover it, which I think it is.
I think it's the real watch.
Yeah.
It's either the real watch, it's the ring, like his Hall of Fame ring, or it's.
You talking about Dusty Rhodes' ring?
Yeah, his ring or his real watch.
Yeah, like because Rock
Cody
did
already
make
has the real watch.
No, that was supposedly not like a knockoff, but it was like a replacement watch.
Like a pawn. It was pawned or some shit.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he gave him back his watch. I think he gave him back his watch, like, you know what this is, or something like that. Like I'm interested to see what it is.
But though look, when he handed it to him, because I kept a really good eye on this. Why did Cody look pissed when he handed it to him?
He did. He looked like he was like frustrated.
I didn't understand that.
Because it was actually Rock's number to give to Brandy.
Yeah, see, even Jeff said, but Cody's response was anger or irritation. Yeah, that's what I thought too.
That's the thing. Well, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see it on Friday.
Yeah,
more than likely.
Yeah, obviously we're gonna see what's going on.
I don't think
Friday.
they're not gonna hold the suspense for long on what he gave him. He's gonna give him something on Friday, or he's gonna show it off on Friday and tell him what it is. I really just. Also, I'm ready to see my boy Jacob Fatu come up in here.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming. I think
that.
did he officially get signed?
Tonga out here putting posts up, putting a phone up and everything right after WrestleMania hit the gong and said we're done. All of a sudden you see Tonga make a post with a phone.
Maybe we start to see the Bloodline 2.0 essentially, the rebirth of the Bloodline.
Man, look, Jacob. All I know is that when I see Jacob come up in there,
let him keep his name.
I also, Zilla gonna be in town. Zilla's actually he's in town already. He's down here.
I was say he's in town right now.
Yeah, he's back here. Yeah,
it's gonna be on.
He gave Cody the SmackDown hotel.
That's his mafia boss. Yeah, he does. Like,
don't break my heart again. Yeah,
I don't know. Whatever he gave him, Cody did look pissed. Like Cody was like, "What the?"
I think it's the tribal beats.
You think it's what?
The tribal beats.
Why?
Why not?
Why would he give him? Why? But why would that make him angry though?
As a memento.
That would also be, the tribal beats is pretty big. I don't know if it could fit into his hand.
Yeah,
that's
concealed.
Yeah.
I think it's
I think it's the
real watch.
I'm just giving you my honest opinion.
Okay, Cartman. Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Oh wait. Let me guess. What's in the hand? What y'all want me to say?
Screw you guys.
Oh my God, Drake. For ABC, the WWE. Look at the WWE. It's ABC. Fuck that stupid
Yeah, Team ABC, it means Alpha Bullet Club. They're the superior Bullet Club.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you, by SummerSlam, Ace and Chris Bay are gonna dip out of TNA, and they're gonna go to the WWE, and
they're gonna be fucking become Isaiah Cass and Ace Roslin or some stupid name. Oh, I'm sorry. Christopher Michael Bay. That's gonna be his name. Or better yet, just Michael Bay, and get him confused with the stupid.
Why are you such a hater for this group?
I hate this tag team. Clarence, we've
great.
gone over this, Clarence. We've gone over this shit. Two talented individuals. Why they had to join the Bullet Club, I'll never understand. I don't know why. It's absolute bullshit. Y'all made Ace Austin, who did a great fucking job as like a Gambit, X-rated, whatever the fuck he was doing a porn star stick. I don't know. But it was money. It was great. Had the purple hair, had the big bodyguard, all that shit. He looked like money. He looked like a pair of $1 million. And you got Christopher Bay, who was doing his little rap stick, which was mid at best, but still at all, showed up to Impact, finessing his way. And guess what? Here comes Jay White, because Jay White knows great talent if it smacked him in the face. That's why your punk ass is in a 6-man match, whatever, every freaking night on Dynamite. All that bullshit.
He's so bad.
And then on top of all that, you take these two idiots, these two morons, you put them together, and you might as well just call them the fuck club. But they both look like two guys that would try to hide your girlfriend. Much less just, we're going to hit her and leave. Hit her up and leave. Ace also looks horrible. I'm sorry. Like, I don't like the fuckboy, frat boy, young, dumb, and broke type bullshit he's got going on with the hair. I don't like that. That just looks horrible. Y'all made my man look like chicken salad turned into chicken shit. This is bullshit.
You good?
Fuck you ABC. Good? The fact they are 2-time TNA Tag Team Champions. This is why I stopped watching TNA. Not only y'all want to release my baby Killer Kelly. No. Y'all gotta make fucking Team ABC a goddamn thing.
You good?
Don't get me started with the women's fucking tag division TNA. Because that's also bullshit.
Well, on that note, though, did Jade Cargill do well? Because I think she did.
Well, yes. To a degree, yes, she did. I don't understand why she had the white line across her face Me and my friends are just laughing, and Robbie can back me up on this. We
The
all
thing is-
thought Tony Khan was in the back, snorting up cocaine, and it had it all the way down from her head down to her crotch. I mean, I don't fucking know.
I think there's actually a character that has like the white lines down, like it's a
Well,
Marvel.
I don't know what it was, but it was a low budget X-Men. You had one that looked like the retarded Cyclops. I'm sorry, the Golden Cyclops. I don't want to get us banned. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah,
Yeah,
Death by
yeah.
Snoo. You're right.
Yes. Trust me, it was Dead by Snoo. They could have called themselves Dead by Snoo when they walked in there.
Especially Friday night with Naomi. Good God Almighty.
Boy, that all I know is that cameraman deserves a raise on this past weekend. This past weekend, that man deserves a raise. Whoever that was.
The whole cowgirl hat thing. I didn't understand.
Beyonce, fool. How about Beyonce?
Bro. Yeah, and speaking of which, Naomi came up with that type of tongue loud type of hat you got going on. Gonna tell my kids that was Beyonce. That is just horrible. The fact that this, don't get me started with the whole Beyonce country thing. That's not country. That's just bullshit. I said what I said. I don't give a shit. Don't look at me stupid, too stupid. Anyway, the match was mid at best. Oh my God.
The Black Dixie Chicks.
The man just said the Black Dixie Chicks.
Good God.
That's a damn good one. That's great.
The Black Dixie Chicks, Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Overall, I think the show was great. I
thought it was awesome. Night 2
it's hard to now. It's hard now to top 40.
How can you top this?
Look, all I know is all I needed was I just needed one more thing for 40 to make it absolutely perfect with a cherry on top. And that was to hear some glass shattering. And I know Stone Cold to come outside and just stun somebody. That's all I needed. If I heard Stone Cold come out, that was it. That was the cherry on
man.
top.
Could you imagine he was coming out? It's like, if you want Stone Cold Steve Austin to come down that ramp and beat the shit out of those damn bloodlines, give me a hell yeah.
Apparently he was supposed to be there, but his wife was sick.
Oh,
he like Triple H, like,
she would
hey,
have been
Rob,
right.
we need you to come.
She would have been all right.
Cold, we need you to come down for WrestleMania. How do you feel?
Jay and Rhea is gonna carry the women's division for the next 10 years. Yeah.
I can agree to that.
I can see that.
But anyway, he comes out there.
Undertaker was plan B.
Yes.
Well, if you really think about it, Undertaker's been feuding with the Bloodline for like literally the past 20-something years.
Yeah.
Yokozuna, The Rock.
Yep.
Who else?
And even just Roman, this is my yard now.
Yeah,
right.
Roman.
Like he's been feuding with this group forever. So
yeah, pretty much.
Stone Cold
is old rival altogether, but like Undertaker been going against them for literally 20-some years. So either way, one of them was gonna be there. But I know Undertaker was having a hard time picking them up, and I didn't realize how tall The Rock was. I was like, when the heck did The Rock start
missed leg day too?
Huh?
My man missed leg day too with those damn Elvis Presley type pants he had on. What the fuck was that?
Yeah, Kristen asked about that. She's like, why is he dressed up like fucking Elvis Presley?
Bro is a missing member of the Flying Elvis.
Exactly.
If you don't know that, you're way too young.
Oh.
Anyway, but no.
Well, it reminded me of the band in TNA when they came
Scott
out.
Hall and Kevin Nash used to dress up those.
And
Kings of Wrestling you're talking about.
Yeah, the Kings of Wrestling.
Kings of Wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
And not
you don't know that? You're definitely too young.
And Chris Hero.
You're definitely too young.
You're definitely too young.
Jesus.
But it's going to be hard to top next year.
Flying through Graceland.
It's going to be hard to
Graceland.
I don't know what you can. I don't know how you can do next year. I don't know how you can do it.
Yes, Jeff. I know he idolized The Rock. I mean, The Rock.
You know, I know
The
Rock.
Elvis idolized The Rock.
Yeah, I'm about to say, flip that around. Flip that around.
Hey, Rocky, baby. I like the way how you dress. You looking good.
Oh man, what y'all think about Julia though? Well, I know Nick.
Her promo tonight that she had.
Who?
Whose promo?
Wait, Julia. Who?
Julia from the one that got shown on NXT.
Oh,
from Stardom.
Yeah, I got confused.
What y'all think about that?
I thought you were talking about Julia Hart. Never.
Hell no, I don't care about her. She right now she's trash.
Hey man, don't disrespect House of Black.
She's starting to get.
Do not come on my podcast.
Look, let me tell you something. As much as I like House of Black, as much as I like that group, they're not doing anything.
They're not.
They do a nice, and then they appear, and then they do a Puff the Magic Dragon again, and then they leave again. Like that's all they do.
But they're the better tag. They're much better tag team than ABC.
No,
she had a promo tonight that was very monotone. It was like
it's just getting old now.
Like I will face you in the ring and punch you.
Like
no shit.
That's killing her. That's killing it. You're not using Buddy Matthews worth the doggone. Like Buddy
You're not using Malachi Black.
And you're not using Malachi Black at all.
Let's also bring this up too. Malachi Black has yet to be in a singles match.
No, he had one. He had one.
When?
Like it was like a few weeks back. So he had one, but that's all he had was one.
Oh, by the way, Goku is holding my my sanitizer. As you can see.
He's telling you to wash your hands.
Might be.
Stop scratching your butthole and wash your hands.
Sick bastard. Anyway,
man, like I just like seeing Keith Lee in the Hall of Fame thing in the screenshot
Keith
with
Lee's
CM Punk.
Be confirmed.
He's leaving. Malachi Black, he gonna go with his man, Selena Vega, boy. That other Friday night with that outfit. Good grief, good God. He going back. Malachi Black going back. Miro's going back since he broke up with his wife. Who else? John Mox. I think John Mox is gonna go back eventually.
It's only a matter of time. I feel like that's.
I honestly feel.
I thought he was gonna come back this past Sunday.
No, Tony Khan came out today and said that they didn't reach out to him to do that because they also said Dustin was supposed to get involved,
right?
And that didn't happen. And of course, you saw Ricky Starks up there too. Ricky Starks, he leaving, he going. MJF, he going by SummerSlam. Like it's just the WWE's about to start grab. They're about to do a snatch and grab.
Huh?
WWE's about to snatch and grab everybody. I don't care what anybody says, but AEW is about to fall apart. We ain't gonna see no more AEW in the next 2 years, and WWE gonna snatch and grab everybody.
100%. I agree, 100%.
There's nothing. I don't want to hear nobody else. As much as I don't want to see AEW fall apart.
Well, I don't want to see AEW fall apart either, but it's just themselves in the foot.
But here's my thing:
they're not getting over. They can't get over the bullshit that happened 2 years ago.
Yeah,
they're trying. They're trying very hard.
To rewind back on like the CM Punk situation, because I didn't get a chance to finish watching the entire thing, but I watched a good chunk of it, and like what he said isn't a lie. No. They're not trying to be a business for profit.
No,
like he like, don't get me wrong, it's cool to give us matches that we probably didn't think that we would see. Like a Penta versus Edge. Yeah, Adam Copeland. That's great. That's cool. Who else? Swerve versus Samoa Joe and all that other stuff. Like these matches we wouldn't probably have never seen. We may not have ever seen them. But are you turning this for a profit, or are you doing this because, hey, this is something fun to do because I'm a big wrestling fan. I got daddy's money in the background. No. Like which one is it? And that's all he said was they're not a business for profit. They're just a business to exist. And if he's willing to piss more money out for no reason, let him piss out his money as much as he wants to, because they're 30. You know, that's fine. Do what you want, but don't be upset when WWE is generating all that money. They're going all over the place. I mean, these people are about to go to what next?
France.
They're going
to France. Yeah, they're going to France in May.
So over the past, since Triple H,
they're literally going all over the world.
Since Triple H, they've gone to Australia. They're going to France. They've been to, was it Scotland?
Yeah,
Clash of the Castle. Yeah, they've been to Scotland.
Clash of the Castle's coming back in what?
They're
June,
going back to. They're going back
July. Yeah. They're getting
Like,
record-setting goal, ticket sales for Raws, like 17 consecutive TV sellouts.
like what? Like, don't be upset that they're busting your, they busting your chops right now for whatever reason. Like, you stop, get your head out of your ass, stop sniffing the coke, and just make a better show.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. This is gonna the way how I see this happening. The most fucked up thing could possibly happen is that while WWE is doing great, they go all over the world. This man, God forbid, there's anything happen. One of the people that would die, like somebody would die. Tony Khan would fucking air it for views. That's the type of person we're dealing with. If he would air the bullshit that happened at All In, that happened fucking 8 months ago. God forbid somebody passes, knock on wood, somebody passes away.
He'll be the first one to show it.
He'll be the first one to fucking show it.
Do you think Tony Khan is the Vince Russo nowadays?
In some capacity, yes, but not necessarily.
Yeah.
He's not putting shit on a pole every other fucking day.
Thank God.
He's not putting somebody's mother on a forklift at a pay-per-view that nobody gives a fuck about. Like, yeah. I don't plan on buying fucking Dynasty. First of all, why? Explain to me this. And I get it. I understand, sure. It makes sense at the time. But why on God's fucking green earth are we getting Adam Copeland, Mark Briscoe, who is now by the way, your brand new Ring of Honor World Champion, much deserved, and Eddie Kingston against the House of Black when you easily could have had Malachi Black versus Adam Copeland. Or even Brody King versus fucking Adam Copeland.
Yeah,
I don't know. It just seems like a useless match.
Or TNT title, whatever the fuck it's called.
I think Black is still carrying that injury. Like, he's not off that injury, supposedly.
Well, regardless, why is this a goddamn 6-man tag? I'll never understand.
Yeah, it's disappointing. I've been waiting for like years for a AEW pay-per-view to come to St. Louis. Yeah. And this one comes, and then I'm like, it's kind of disappointing.
Lackluster.
I've been really disappointed with AEW for the past few months, so I don't even know if I want to give them my money.
And their traveling is terrible. And, like, I don't know if y'all saw it. I know it's a little off track, but, like, did you guys see the update with the boys from Dalton Castle?
No. Yeah, they got released.
So they got released. Well, they came out on their Twitter account and showed all the messaging that they were doing with AEW and their travel and the travel team and everything and what they were trying to do. And they were trying to get cars to travel in because their cars are kind of like they're not in the greatest shape and everything and all this other stuff. Or when's the flight gonna be? They said that, oh yeah, we'll get back to you on what your flight's gonna be. And they never got back to them. So they're like, okay, well, what day are we going to be on the show? Or what date are we scheduled for? When are we supposed to be all the way up to Super Card or whatever? What are we doing? And it was like a runaround constantly. So then that's why Tony Khan said they no-showed. But through text messaging, I know people were saying like they should have still did this, that, and yeah, they could have. But they shouldn't at the same time. That's not their business. If you have a travel guide person or whatever else, they need to do their job. Like, do their freaking job, schedule the people. Because to me, Dalton Castle just doesn't feel right without the boys. It feels completely weird. And then they got these random generic, like, create a character boys out here now.
Well, and that was one of CM Punk's complaints on that podcast was that about bad travel, about when he got injured, in WWE, they schedule your doctor's appointments, your physical therapy appointments, they schedule everything. For CM Punk, they didn't do anything. He was left on his own. They don't know what they're doing, basically.
It's bad. And that's why, and fast forwarding into Punk stuff. Y'all are that mad because this man put your business out there. He put your dirty laundry out there. He's telling people how y'all run. And you need to accept the fact that that's how you run. Now, Tony Khan could have chose one or two options. He chose the worst one. But what he should have did was man up, shut up, let me make my business. Let me stop playing with my toys. Let me stop playing with my toys and let me run a business.
Exactly.
Like,
at the end
let
of the
me
day,
be
you're here to run a
like,
business. You're here
CM
to
Punk
make a
said
damn good
the
wrestling
one
show.
really hardcore thing CM Punk said was he's not a good boss.
Right.
That's the hardest thing he said out of the entire interview is that he said he's not a good boss. And he's not a good boss because he doesn't handle his business. If you're going to run a business, run a business. If you're not going to run a business, step aside. Let Daniel Bryan, let Eddie Kingston, let Kenny Omega, let the Young Bucks, let all them dudes run the show, and you sit in the back and just throw the money.
Not so much young Bucks, but anyway.
Well, okay, maybe not the Young Bucks because they get on my dog on theirs. Them and them freaking porn stashes that they got going on right now. It's killing me. Like, I'm so sick of them. Cheap suit.
The Walt Disney look.
I can't tell the difference between them, so I don't know which one's the which with the goatee.
Look, all I know is
one's shorter than the other one.
The one with the goatee one reminds me of Austin Aries right now.
Yeah,
Nick Jackson.
Like them in them cheap suits, them porn stashes, and the just doggone
the horrible
egotistical
fedora
attitudes.
hat.
Yeah, I'm sick and tired of it. And I like Nick Jackson. I don't like Matt. I can't stand Matt because he talks
Matt
too much.
is
Matt talks too much. But Nick, I actually okay with. But even he's starting to piss me off now.
Well, Mesker told me to tell you this, Dan.
What's
you're
up?
Krusty Krab.
Krusty Krab. Krusty
Krusty
Krab. Krusty
Due to
Krab.
Koloff's orders, you're Krusty Krab. I know that for a fact. But you haven't really been saying much, so we want your input. How do you feel about all this?
It's stupid. Like I said at the top of the podcast, it's stupid. It's fucking childish. It's not getting AEW fucking anywhere. They want to look more in the rear view rather than the fucking windshield.
That's literally in front of them.
It's so stupid. It makes
petty as fuck. Yeah.
As a wrestling fan, it makes you want to go watch the other people.
Yeah.
Because they have their shit in line.
Exactly.
Why the fuck do I want to waste 2 hours of my time watching a fucking train wreck when I can go over to the other show and watch 3 hours of pretty damn good fucking entertainment?
Now we thought was bad too. On top of that,
yeah.
I mean,
that was hard to watch.
That's my hot take on it.
Like, I don't mind watching. Like, I don't have to have match after match after match. Like, give me some promos and stuff like that. But it's decent TV. It's good entertainment right now. Like, we're getting good wrestling.
I will say this: LA Knight won his match against AJ Styles.
Yeah.
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 Like,
So,
I need them to push this man now.
But I will say this: I heard in a recent interview that AJ Styles is starting to come to his end.
Yep.
I think he's starting to wind it down.
Doesn't surprise me. I mean, the guy's been wrestling for what?
Well,
20 years.
It's not a surprise. It's not.
He's
I'm
been
just
wrestling.
saying.
Yeah, it's grateful that I'm grateful that
it lasts this long.
Yeah, I'm grateful to be able to see him in WWE. That he wasn't stuck in TNA. That he got to the big time, if you want to call it that. And he's a really nice guy. Also, I've met him in the past.
Yeah, no, he's been wrestling. He debuted in 1998.
Jeez.
AJ Styles deserves his flowers.
Yeah. He needs. I would like to see him get one more championship.
Yeah, I would like him to. I would like him to hold that WWE championship.
The World Heavyweight title for sure.
World Heavyweight title would be good. I think going forward, he like Damon. Not that Damon Priest should be a transitional champion, but I think AJ should go after it.
Just one more time.
I think.
Just one more.
I think LA Knight needs to go after the United States Championship and get that. He needs.
Yeah.
That.
Or Intercontinental.
Yeah. I need something. I need something with a. I need something with a Jey Uso tag to a title.
Yeah.
I hate to say it right now. I don't think Damien's going to have a long title run.
I don't think so either.
And that's what WWE needs. WWE needs more of the more moderately shorter title runs.
Yeah, they're not going to do that long title run.
Please do not give us another year and a half, 2 years.
I don't think they're going to do that.
No, I think
I don't think they want to do that.
They did this to establish the belt, but
Yeah.
now they're gonna go back to short reigns, like maybe 5 months, which is
Yeah.
fine. I'll take a 5-month reign.
Thank you,
Same
Jeff,
here.
for saying that because I need to get my tickets for it because it's coming up in May.
Oh yeah, in Mississippi, yeah, he is
The Southern Nerd Convention in Mississippi.
LA Knight is 41. He's got a couple more years under his belt. He can go get something. You got Jey Uso out here. He can do something.
I want
Randy Orton can get the World Heavyweight Championship.
Usos is coming back.
Who?
They're coming back. I'm calling it right now. The Usos are going to reunite.
Oh yeah,
by the end of this year.
I want to say one thing. Drew McIntyre had the greatest title reign.
Yes, he did.
My
God, it lasted forever.
No bad matches. They were all straight bangers. It's all action packed.
I can't even call it a great match. They were all great.
Man, look, bro.
He surpassed Roman Reigns' title reign.
They need to put that man
downright wrong.
That man needs that belt.
I loved every minute of it. I loved it.
Drew is killing it right now.
You want to know why? You want to know why I love it? You should know why. Joey knows why.
Why?
Joey knows exactly why.
Why? What is it?
Because Joey messaged me in the group chat. Drew McIntyre is calling you out. What do you mean he's calling me out? Well, he's calling out people who bring replica belts to wrestling shows, and he's calling you a loser. And it's like, you know what? I hope he loses his fuck. That's why his ass ain't winning the fucking title. That's why his ass ain't leaving WrestleMania with the title. And look what happened. Look exactly what happened. So you know what? I don't care. Yeah, Drew is killing it right now. It's great. But in the end, fuck Drew McIntyre.
Nick goes, Drew may be killing it right now. But look here, motherfucker. Look who's got a title on their shoulder.
Yeah.
Person,
matter of fact,
the loser. The loser is the real winner in this situation.
Oh God. Y'all need to leave that man alone. That man gonna cry in the car. That man gonna cry in the car. Where is he going? Where is he getting?
He's gonna go get it. There you go.
Guess what? I'm doing something better. Fuck you, Joey. I'll do something better. I got that one. But I got a tag team title right here.
Oh, me
I got one heavyweight title right here. So I'm doing something Drew McIntyre can't do right now. Have one title and two title right here. So a nana boo boo Drew McIntyre, but you can
he said nana boo boo.
You had doo doo. So yeah, and Brittany is still waiting for a ring. Shut up, Jeff. Don't air my personal laundry on Twitch, you asshole.
Oh, that's it. We're done. We're done. Close the show.
That's a good way for your ass to get banned from here, son of a bitch. God damn it.
Oh, no.
This is coming from a Christian man. He comes on a TVMA show and watch us four buffoons act like a bunch of jackasses. Especially me.
Yes, you.
Because I could do something that ABC can't do right now.
Look at Nick goes, Brittany, I got something better than a ring.
Here's a title belt.
I got championship belts.
Girl, you got gold all around you.
Yeah, you got gold.
One of three that watches you live. Why are you gonna bring that up, man? That's kind of a kick in the balls.
You know what? He's adding salt to the wound. I'm the one of three
God
that
damn.
watches you live.
Like, fuck, we got like, what, 5 people watching this?
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, I get it. But
That's
it's like,
terrible.
you ain't got to bring it up every damn chance you get.
That's terrible.
Now I feel like there's a dark cloud over it.
I'm not going to run you off.
No, Jeff, no one's
We love you. It's just, it was kind of a kick in the balls.
I went on Instagram, and Instagram is blowing up with this whole entire AEW show.
I guess so.
Like, with everything between the showing of the video, which has no sound, and then Will Ospreay with them, and everybody's saying AEW just signed their death warrant as of tonight.
They sure did.
The issue with the sound that could be pertaining to UK law, they are very privacy centered in UK.
No, I was being funny.
There has to be. They have to have like big signs that say like audio is being recorded type
Thank
deal.
you, Kylie. I appreciate that.
Right.
Like Mr. Van Settler over here.
Well, it's you know what? AEW is doing the same thing that WCW used to do in the 90s. Especially Eric Bischoff would come out on Nitro and be like, "Oh, well, I'm going to challenge Vince McMahon to a fight at Starrcade. He better show up or he's a chicken." They're doing the same fucking thing while WWE is over here going, "Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are these guys?"
People right now, there's one comment on this post that says someone said that Paul couldn't handle a New Japan schedule. The man was working 300 plus years, literally living out of a suitcase for 300 something plus days a year. What do you mean he couldn't handle?
Maybe what he's referring to, and I'm not defending it by any means.
Oh my God, why you do that?
Why
you do that, Joey?
I'm not.
God damn it, Joey!
I'm not defending that comment by any means.
You're
But
not
I think
bad,
what he
Jeff.
means, Clarence, what I think he means is like the strong style, constant matches of New Japan. Maybe that's what he's meaning.
But even then, though,
it's a snide ass remark to make.
Right?
I will give you that.
It's just dumb. Like, first of all, I'm what time is it? I know I gotta get ready to go soon. But my thing is this: New Japan style of wrestling is probably one of the, and like we'll cut out CCW, like don't even work in GCW, don't even look at them. But like New Japan, the way that their style is, most of their guys die young.
Absolutely.
Most of them. Not all, but there are most of their guys die kind of youngish, or they're broken, battered, and beaten by the time they're 55 years old.
Yeah.
Like their bodies are destroyed. Lucky enough, like you see Jushin Thunder Liger, as much as I love Jushin Thunder Liger, he walks, kind of slow and everything else like that.
Hayabusa was another one.
Dude, look at fucking Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Right. That man has had the same bicep. That man's had the same bicep messed up. I don't know how many times. He wears that arm sleeve every time he wrestles now because he can't keep his bicep straight. His back is banged up. His legs are broken up. So like he's just tore up from top to bottom. You got Will Ospreay. I love him to death. I think he's one of the most fantastic athletes ever. He puts on great matches. I will give him that too. But the match styles that he does, he's gonna be messed up by the time he's 42. Kenny Omega, prime example right now.
Oh, I'm about to say,
Bang
the hell Kenny Omega.
Up. Yeah, I think it might have been Stevie Richards or it might have been Eric Bischoff. I can't remember who, but I agree with them saying that there's going to be there's going to be a live injury on AEW sometime. Like a paralyzation, I meant.
You saw it with Dante Martin. The man's leg went this way and he fell down.
Like
he broke his ankle and literally went like this.
Are you talking about the spot with Penta and the ladders?
Yes.
That was ridiculous.
Jeff, by the way, I'm going to pick up that package tomorrow from Davy's house.
Yeah. We got a new.
Like my thing is,
we got a new follower.
Apple suffered a heart attack backstage at AEW. Fell to the ground. CM Punk heard the news and immediately opened the champagne to celebrate.
That's cold.
CM Punk broke his straight edge just to have a toast of alcohol.
Damn, just to get it going. Overall, someone's gonna. El Hijo del Vikingo, that one match that he flew out the ring, he was bouncing from one side, got back in the ring, flew to the other side, and literally went into the table like a missile.
Yeah.
Like, I thought the man died outside the ring. And my Darby Allin, by the grace of God, Darby Allin somehow still manages to be alive. I don't know how this man's alive to this very day with some of the stuff he does.
And I hope they pay Darby good for the shit that he does.
They better, and if they don't, they screwing him over badly. But like New Japan's schedule of wrestling, like the G1 Climax is considered the hardest tournament in wrestling. Period. It is considered the toughest and most grueling tournament to ever be in. It bangs up your body. But do I think Triple H, if let's say we're talking prime Triple H, like back in 1997, 1998, Triple H, before the quads got messed up, could he run that gauntlet? Yes. Absolutely.
Yep.
I honest to God think Triple H could have ran that gauntlet before he got puffed up and everything and steroided up. Yeah, he could have ran that. But I mean, to me, honestly, I don't see. Will Ospreay, you've had what 2 matches since you got there? I love the fact that you go home and then you come back. That's great dedication for you, but bruh, nobody was attacking you specifically. The man just said, "Hey, look, if you don't want to be committed to staying here and doing X, Y, and Z, hey, we don't want you here. That's fine. That's business."
But I feel like Ospreay was like, "Hey, go talk shit about Triple H." I felt like he was up to do it. Like he was.
Because I don't think he has real animosity towards him.
No,
because from where it sounds like he didn't pick WWE because they like, oh, we gonna give you some piss squat money or whatever. Like he just chose the better option, which was, hey, I get to work, I get to go and travel back home consistently. I get paid decent money. I get a good schedule. I get to work with certain individuals, and I got friends in AEW. Okay, I'll go to WrestleMania eventually. He knows that he's gonna go to WrestleMania. I know in 3 years, Kazuchika Okada is gonna go to WrestleMania. I know he is. Before he retires, he's going to WrestleMania at least once. All of them are gonna do WrestleMania. Will, Kazuchika, Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, all of them are gonna go to WWE and then do WrestleMania at least once. Especially they see Tama Tonga and Finn Balor and all their boys from Bullet Club in there. They're going to do it.
Oh yeah.
Because Shiori Shibata's going to go even.
Hey, really quick, did you hear that, the 10 people that Tony Khan fired? He immediately reinstated one of them back.
That was done. That was
Anthony Henry, the one with the broken fucking jaw.
Or Henderson or some shit.
Anthony Henry.
Another
Henry.
jobber.
That guy. Let's be honest, Willow's better off without WWE aside from the mega match of Mania.
Yeah, he's gonna do fine without him. No one said that he needs to go to WWE, Jeff. Like, I don't think he doesn't need it, but does he want that one match at WrestleMania? Absolutely.
Although a rematch of Ricochet versus Ospreay in Mania would be amazing.
That would be fucking cool.
Cornette will lose his mind.
Well, I remember when that happened. Vader lost his mind and challenged Ospreay.
Challenged
Ospreay to a match. Yeah, I know.
Vader can't lose his mind anymore. Yeah. Vader's dead.
Yeah, I know.
That's bad. I just think going forward, I think my last statement for the night, AEW is gonna die.
Yeah, I give it. I'd solid give it 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, I say 3 to 5 years. 3 to 5 years, they're gonna be pretty much going into
just done.
Yeah, it's over with.
Done at this point.
Because in the next 2 years, John Moxley, I think his contract comes up.
Yeah.
His contract comes up,
and then he's gonna sell.
So if you lose John Moxley, that's it. Game over.
Yeah,
who can you
lose Claudio? You're gonna lose John Moxley. You're gonna lose Sasha. Sasha Banks says she's going back. She been said that. Miro's gonna try to go back. Malachi Black's gonna go back. Keith Lee's gonna go back. I know Matt Hardy's trying to go back. Jeff is gonna go back. Yeah. They're all gonna go back.
But now
they're all gonna go back.
You hear that Mercedes can't even wrestle until the end of fucking May?
Oh yeah, I did hear that. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Mox is not gonna go to WWE. He's gonna go become the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile driver.
First of all, they were gotten. I'm just as much as I can, as much as not as a wrestling fan as I am, I can't stand to watch AEW anymore.
It's hard.
Aside from
It's
Swerve,
hard being an AEW fan. It really is.
aside from Swerve, it's hard to be a fan.
Well, even with that, they made him a face now. He's no longer a heel, which I don't like that.
Yeah, he needs to stay a heel.
Popular that they had a choice but to make him a damn face, which is dumb. Because he basically has a heel gimmick.
They don't know how to do it.
Anyway, I can go all night. NXT, yes. NXT's better than AEW.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, yes, it
NXT's
has.
doing much
Oh,
better.
it's improved a lot. Oh, my God.
Has it?
NXT has improved a lot.
In the last 2 years since relaunching it, which it did not need to be relaunched, but they decided to do it anyway.
Yep.
It's gotten a lot better. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's all I got to say about that.
Man, I'm starting to get tired of it. I don't know about y'all. I'm yawning bad.
It's a hard week, boy. It's a hard week. But
I got one more.
If you're in Texas, Reality of Wrestling Booker T's promotion goes live with Pay Up this weekend. You get to see the deathmatch king himself, Matt Cardona, Villa Fatu, and whoever else want to be there is gonna be there. I'm going.
Dan, aren't you about to go to a wrestling show pretty soon?
Yeah, next Saturday night
Yes,
I'll be at Texas All-Star Wrestling taking care of business.
Yeah.
Taking care of business.
Front row again.
Every day.
Beautiful.
Taking care of business.
Beautiful. Gentlemen.
And yours will be at W225 Mania this Saturday in Albany, Louisiana. I don't know what bell time starts, so I got a VIP table along with Big Daddy Cool Mesker. Jeff, what time the show starts, by the way? If you can find the bell time, I would deeply appreciate that.
And I'll be in everybody's backyard in white face trench coat.
I think. Hey, you're talking about 225 Mania? I think it said doors open up at 5 and bell time is at 6.
I think so.
I've seen the poster for it because it's what Koloff versus Christian Blake, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the advertisement keeps coming across my Facebook, but yeah.
I'm about to find out and see.
Yep, Dan is right. I keep up with Pro Wrestling 225.
Well, I just want to double check just to make sure, because I always.
No, I'll put money on it, Nick.
You gotta make sure Krabby Patty's correct.
But if y'all in the Albany area, come holla at your tribal king. I'll be bringing in the belts, the newly crowned NXT Tag Team Champion that I have. One half of the tag team titles, the other half is for Mitch. He ain't gonna be there, unfortunately. Nonetheless, trust me, I'm not done with tag team titles. I'm definitely gonna tag title. Definitely Mesker's gonna be the one with the tag title. I'm going to be late, but we'll be there for the main event. I think the main event's Christian Blake and Koloff, if I'm not mistaken, which makes all the hell sense. But anyway, that's where I'm gonna be at. Guys, I'm currently working on going back live on Twitch. I have made my announcement. I'm coming back. Got a brand new logo up. Finally. Hope you guys like it. Because I showed it to the guys. Everybody except Clarence liked it. So up you, Clarence. F you. No, I'm joking. But all seriousness though, like I'm working on doing something great. So give me some time. Promise you'll be back. Dan's been on my ass about it. He's been wanting me to get back online and want me to go, do all that shit. So with that being said, this is the end. What a Kayfabe podcast. We thank you so much for being a part of this. If you like this, please head on over to Twitch.tv.
Twitch.tv /
Yeah, Twitch.tv / What a Kayfabe podcast. Subscribe to us, follow us, do all that bullshit. Head on over to youtube.com / What a Kayfabe podcast. Make sure you smash the notification bell and smash that bell that way you don't miss any of our content. Whenever we upload a video, and I think I might say that subscribe bell. I meant to say subscribe button. Sorry, I'm very tired. It's been a long day. It rained out here. It's been a slow ass day. There was nobody at work. It was horrible. Anyway, also, if you prefer hearing our voices, because I don't blame you, you know, us four not so handsome pricks.
Oh,
buddy.
I love that.
For you. You see what I did there. I'm glad you noticed that. Us four non-handsome pricks. You can check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Play, iHeartRadio, whatever the hell you can find us at, we are there. And with that being said, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, all that shit. And with that being said, this is your Tribal King, along with King, Dan the Motherfucker, and the Bionic, Professor Stack and the Cracker, and we are out. See you guys next week with a brand new episode.
Follow us or you will get a horse head in your bed.
And by the way, before we wrap the show up, Mickey Knuckles is coming back. Part 2. Mickey Knuckles will be back next Wednesday. Oh boy, Clarence, if you cover this one, you in it for a treat. I tell you that.
Oh boy.
You are definitely in for a treat. So with that being said, guys, y'all have a great night. We'll see you next week. Doses.
See you.
Gentlemen, as you know, the Ultimate Warrior. Fuck it. It's publicly stated that, damn it, who put that up? Is that $200 an hour?
That's all.
Oh, me gusta.